Today we have Atcoder beginner contest. We have Atcoder beginner contest 317. It's just 1 minute remain to start. So let's wait for the contest. Once it will start, we will go for it. So let's wait just few seconds. It's just half a minute, and a half minute. Contest has been started. Let's move to the problem link. The first problem we have open a new tab. The second problem we have open tab. This is the third problem we have open tab. Fourth one, fifth one. These are the problems we have. So let's start from the first problem we have. So the problem is now hero has a monster. The monster's current health is H. He also has n kinds of potions numbered from 1 to n in ascending order of effectiveness. So if you give the monster potion n, its health will increase by Pn. Okay. So he wants to increase the monster's health to X or above by giving it one of the potions. ठीक है. Print the number of least effective potion that achieve the purpose. Find the number of least effective potion that can achieve the purpose. तो नाउ हीरो के पास एक मॉन्स्टर है, उसका हेल्थ एच है और आप उसके पास जो है एन काइंड्स का पोशंस है. तो नंबरिंग किया गया है 1 से एन तक में और उसको असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में सजा दिया गया है. ही वांट्स टू इंक्रीज द मॉन्स्टर्स हेल्थ टू एक्स. वो चाहता है कि मॉन्स्टर हेल्थ को एक्स से बढ़ाए. ठीक है. तो ही वांट्स टू इंक्रीज द मॉन्स्टर हेल्थ टू एक्स और एबव बाय गिविंग इट वन ऑफ द पोशन. उसको जो है एक पोशन देकर के उसके हेल्थ को बढ़ाना चाहता है. अगर पोशन नंबर एन देते हैं आप किसी, तो जो है क्या कर सकते हैं कि उसको का इंक्रीज होगा हेल्थ टीएन से. ठीक है. प्रिंट द नंबर ऑफ लिस्ट इफेक्टिव पोशन दैट कैन अचीव द पर्पस. तो आपको जो है मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ पोशन बताना है जो कि इस टारगेट को कम से कम अचीव कर पाए. तो जैसे देख लीजिए क्या है, एन एच एक्स है. ठीक है. हेल्थ दिया हुआ है और एक्स हमको अचीव करना है. देखिए हमको 200 अचीव करना है तो उसके लिए कितना पोर्शन जो है लिस्ट नंबर ऑफ पोर्शन दैट कैन अचीव 50 200. So below is the change in the monster health when the one of the portion is given to the monster. If portion 1 is given, the monster's health becomes 100 plus 50, that is 150. If portion 2 is given, the monster's health becomes 100. Okay. Just very simple. What we have to do. So we have only one test cases in each case. So n h x, number of potion is n, the health of the monster is h. We want to reach at the x. So let's have a loop. For it I equal to 0, I less than n and I plus plus. And then if let's have a integer int y. So c in y. So let's take it input. If h plus y, if the summation of h plus y is greater than equal to x, then is the number of portion which can target by 1. And at last we have to count the value x, value count. That's it we have to do. So that's it. So let's have a declare a count variable and initialize it with 0. So let's it's compiling, giving 1, 8, 10, 20. Of them is 2. Okay, the question is telling that. So, so the case. Now, so answer equal to minimum of answer comma I. Let's make it answer equal to int max. So let's make it int max. So now this time it will. So let's store it in answer plus 1. Now it is going to work. So it's working. Basically, it was asking that the number of the least effective one. So first one, which can satisfy your target, going to be the answer. That's what. That's why it was giving like we are thinking of that it will asking to count. So we can move to the next question. In the next question, now hero had n plus one consecutive number, one of each, but he lost one of them. So the remaining n integers are given in arbitrary order. Find the lowest integer. So we have to find the lowest integer. How can we find lowest integer? In any order. So basically it is telling that now hero had n plus one consecutive number he had. Consecutive number will vary from 1 to so on. And he has missed one of them. And you want to find the one. So so you want to find the missing one, which now hero has missed to pick. So first he has picked n plus 1 and you have given the input n. So vector of int n. Let's make it n b and okay and its size is n. So let's have a loop running from I equal to 0 to I less than and I plus 1. And what we can do now b of I. So that's it we have. Now what we will simply do one thing. Just sort it. So I'm just going to sort it. So sort v dot begin comma v dot end. I am simply sorting the vector, and after that I will initialize a value val equal to 1. Okay, and so I will iterate int I equal to 0, I less than and I plus. That's it we have. So if if v of I is not equal to val, if this is the case, then val is the number which is missing. If it is missing, so just out val in del and return from here. And if this is not the case, this is not going to be the case, then what we'll do, we will simply val plus plus and we will simply at last print val. So val is the missing number now we are talking about. That's it we have. Very simple. Yep. Starting some questions are very fun. So 1 4 7 it's missing. 4 it is missing. Okay. 1 2 3 4 4 consecutive number he has to gen. You can start from the smaller one. AI is less than 1000. Okay. So val is nothing but, let's make it v of 0. Okay, 1 to n plus less than equal to. Now hero originally had 4 integer 2, 3, 4, 5 and lost 4 plus 2. A little trickier. If val is less than equal to 1000. If this is not the case, then C odd v of 0 1. That's all. So the consecutive number can start from anywhere. It is not mandatory that it will start from 1. That's why we are getting wrong in the first. So have to read early. Often that we read the problem like this. So we can move to the third question we have. So a region has n towns numbered from 1 to n and m roads numbered from 1 to m. So there is a region. In that region there are n towns. The towns are numbered from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on up to n. And m roads numbered from 1 to m. So ith road connects AI and BI bidirectionally with length CI. So the towns are connected by m roads. Ith road is defined by 3 integer AI, BI, CI. Hence, it simply means there is a bidirectional road between town AI and BI, and the length of that road is nothing but CI. So find the maximum possible total length of the roads you traverse when starting from a town of your choice and getting to another town without passing through same town more than once. You don't want to pass through same town more than once, and you want to find the maximum possible total length of road you can traverse. The longest route in the graph, number of node is up to n is less than equal to n. So that's what we want to find. So we have a graph in which there are n nodes and there are m edges. Edges can vary from, can be up to n square, and we want to find the maximum length of road. So we can visit without visiting the same node once again. So that's it. So we can simply go for it. We can simply go for it. Can we go for it? Very simple. How is the input is given? N, M, and so on. N, M. And remember, the nodes are numbered from 1 to n. So the first input we have is the number of town, and second is the number of roads. So let's take both of them as input. What next we have? Next is nothing but, let's make a vector of int adj. That's it we have. Vector of int adj. Start okay. And its size is nothing but n plus 1. And what we can do, we have a 4 int I. So number of road we have m now, so we will take the input m times I is less than m and I plus. Then we have okay. Then we have 3 integers int u comma v comma c. These are the 3 integers we have. So c in u, c in v, w. So these are the things we have. Now what the next we can do? So let's make it n now. Okay, make u minus minus and v minus minus. So there is a road connecting with the town u and v and having weight w. So adjacency list will not look like this. It will be pair of int comma int. That's it. So what we can do, adj of u dot pb So there is a node, there is a road from U to V, and having weight W. So the adjacency list will look like this. And the second road we have to add because the road is bidirectional. But so I have to change E with U and U with V. So this is the adjacency list we are expecting. So now we can start our journey from any of the node from 1 to n. So for int I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. I can start our journey from any one of them. So let's make a global variable int n's are equal to 0. Let's make it. What we can do? You have a DFS. So let's make a vector. So let's make a vector of int visited, and its size is n, and let's make it 0. So no nodes are visited till now. So let's have a DFS call from node I, give him the visited, and also give him the adjacency list. So these are the things we can give him. And what the next we can do is nothing but answer. So let's put another thing. The DFS, that is the length of road till now you have visited. That's it. So it's initialized with 0 because here the length of road you have visited is 0. You are starting from. Now let's implement the DFS. So DFS is going to be void type and DFS and int v. You are at node v and you have a visited vector of int visited. So you have a visited vector, and another thing we have nothing but vector of int adjacency list, and the fourth one we have nothing but the length of the road till now we have visited. So what we can do the next is nothing but we can go from the vertex v from any of its to any of its child, and that is nothing but adj of. So we have to make auto. So let's make it auto x adj of v. So make one thing here. Okay. So let's make visited of v equal to 1. Now we can go at the node, and it's what x dot first, and we have another. The weight is going to be weight from v to node is going to be x dot second. So we have these two things we have right now. And what the next from here? And from here nothing but the next is nothing but we can go from DFS of we will go to the node, and first we have to check if visited of node is equal to 0. If this node is unvisited right now, so we can go to the node, and after going to the node we can make it visited. Make it visited of node is equal to 1. No, not make it. So if it is unvisited, we will go to this, and while going visited, after making it visited, what I will do nothing but I will update the visited and length plus w. The length of this path is going to increase by the length plus w. And what next from here? Nothing but we have to unvisit this node after returning from visited of node is again we have to make 0. These are the things we have. And here I have to answer one more thing. Answer equal equal to maximum of answer comma length. These are the things here. And after running the whole loop, we'll definitely find our solution. So just see out. This is going to be the maximum length of the path, the given graph. That's the things we have. Okay. That's the things. Let's run the loop. I'll run the program. Make the value equal to 0. Make it int value equal to 0. Now it will work. काम कर रहे do this. C, it's not W, it's C. Okay, so these are the things we have. So let's run the run. What's wrong with it? W equal to X dot second. X dot first and dot second. Yeah. ठीक है की वजह से वहाँ पर बहुत चीज़ किया गया है आज stdc प्लस प्लस डॉट एच करने के बाद यूजिंग नेम स्पेस है vector of pair of interval. That is the error we have there. This is the error we have. Just fix that error. Where is the so that it's working. So we can submit the code of error. Okay. No problem. Just submit the code. Okay, so let's see, it should work. We can move to the next one. So, to the fourth question we have. So Takahashi and Aoki are competing in an election. So these are the candidates of election. Election. Takahashi and Aoki. They are competing in the election. There are n electoral districts. In the ith district has xi plus yi voter, of which xi are of Takahashi and yi are of Aoki. Xi plus yi is always an odd number. Okay. So in each district, majority party wins all Jedi seats in that district. So basically, Takahashi and Aoki are competing in an election, and there are an electoral district in that election, and ith district has xi plus yi voter, in which in those xi plus xi belongs to Takahashi and yi belongs to Aoki. Xi plus yi is always an odd number. So xi plus yi is always an odd number. It's given in the question. And in each district, the majority party wins all Jedi seat in that district. The majority party wins all Jedi seat in that district. And it is mentioned that in every district, majority party wins all Jedi seat in that district. So, each district has Jedi number of seats. And if someone is major in that city, then they are going to win all the seat in that district. It's given in the questions. So then, whoever wins the majority of seat in the N district as a whole wins the election. So, it's given. It's given that at least how many voters must switch from Aoki to Takahashi for Takahashi to win the election. So in the question it is telling that tell me the minimum number of voters which can switch from Aoki to Takahashi so that Takahashi will win the election. Okay, so it's little good question. Till now it's good. Let's see how we can do it. So basically let's talk about ith city. It has xi number of Takahashi vote and yi number of Aoki vote. It's given that xi plus yi going to be an odd number given in the question. And if someone is major in this city, they are going to win Jedi seat in the question. Now, now we want to find minimum number of voters. Let's see one thing. So xi belongs to Takahashi or yi belongs to Takahashi. xi are for Takahashi and Takahashi को जिताना भी है. ठीक है, Takahashi के पास xi वोट है और Takahashi को जिताना है और minimum number of वोटर को स्विच करना है so that Takahashi will win the election and the candidate who is getting the maximum number of seats overall is going to win the election. And in any of the city, if someone is major, then he is going to win all the seat of that city. It's given in the question. So these are the city we have. So let's define the ith city. So ith city is defined by 4 data. One is xi, that is yi and zi. These are the 3 data which decides the ith city. So the situation we want to find the minimum number of vote. Okay, minimum number of vote. Minimum number of vote. Minimum number of vote. So what is the constant we have given in the question? It's given 100. 100. So what we can do? What we want to do? Tell me. We want to do only one thing. We want to do. We want that Takahashi should win the election. So we want that Takahashi should win the election. So in any of the city, if you want to change the voters, why you want to change the voter? So that Takahashi will win. So you will change at least those number of votes now in each city. So you have choices that in any city you can either make Takahashi win or don't. You want to change the voters or not change the voters. So you have choices now. Either you will change the voter, other you are, or you are not going to change the voter. So these are the choices you have. So what the next we have? So it's actually okay. अगर हम और बात करें इसमें क्या दिया हुआ है, जेड आई इज लेस देन इक्वल टू 10 की पावर 5, जेड आई इज गोइंग टू गॉड। पहला बात तो जिस सिटी में ताकाहाशी जीत गई है उसका कोई बात ही नहीं होगा, तो सिटी उस सिटी को हटा देंगे हम। जिसमें नहीं जीती है ताकाहाशी उस पर हम बात करेंगे। अगर ताकाहाशी नहीं जीते सो these are the sets of city in Takahashi is not going to win. These are the cities where we want to operate or not. So okay. So we have some number of seats, extra number of seats. Let's say X is the number of seats. We want to change X seats. So right now the difference between the number of seats of Takahashi and Aoku is, let's say, X. So once you in a city you will operate, what will happen? Some number of seats will get reduced from Takahashi, and that number is going to increase in Aoki. So the difference is going to decrease by 2z, X minus 2z. Ith city, if you change some voter and it will get and the majority get changed to Takahashi, then the number value of X is going to decrease by 2z. Okay. बात है, चाहते हैं क्या, चाहते हैं, चाहते हैं minimum voter XI है, YI है, Takahashi है और YI out है, अगर ग्रेटर देन तो आ गया है, ताकाहाशी शहर में जीता है, पहले निकाली। जहाँ जहाँ लेस देन जीरो है, साइन माइनस वाई आई वन जेड है, अगर पेयर बना ले हम, जहाँ जहाँ ये चीज जीरो नहीं है, दिस वैल्यू इज नॉट गोइंग टू, दैट इज इट इज गोइंग टू बी लेस देन जीरो, दैट द थिंग्स दैट वी वांट टू कैलकुलेट समटाइम, क्या है ना। ठीक है, इसको थोड़ा देर के बाद देखते हैं, सीधा पहले ई करते हैं, आपको बात हो सकता है, पहले उतना
कोडिंग से नहीं होता।
किसी बोलिए ना 5 लाख दे रही पार्टी।
दिमाग खराब कर रहा है, चुप नहीं रहा जाता है, बकचोदी काहे कर रहा है। We have many cases. We have X, I, Y, Y, I, and Z. It's a vector of pair of income. So let's make it V and have it cycle X, Y, Y. So that Takahasi. How okay. So let's declare two integer variable 0 and equal to 2. So these are the things. So if greater than how that means the selection. So in this case C dot 0 L. This is not this. I have to compute that what is the number of simplified so that going to be and function of zeta is less than equal to 10 to the power 5. So this is going to be one of the best case so that we can solve the question. Zeta summation of zeta is going to be the less than 10 to the power 5. Zeta is going to be less than 10 to the power 5. So what we can do from here? From this fact, what we can conclude? So we can have a DP state now. We can have a DP state. So we can simply do it. No problem. So it's a simple DP problem. It's not that much of we do it. So call a function f and it is going to return me the minimum number of which the voters so that Takahashi will win the election. So So we have to take the input now. Return a function f, give him an argument 0 so that it will start from 0 and we have a vector v. Okay, number of candies till now Takahashi will have equal to z. How much candy difference in Takahashi and Aoki is going to be? T, let's say t. Okay, so what we can do from here? So we have a function f, it is going to return the minimum number of seats in the voter so that Takahashi will win the election. So I am currently at the index IND and I have a vector of pair of int comma int, pair of int comma int, vector of pair of int comma int, and we have another variable. So let's do one thing. Okay, if v of IND dot first greater than 0, that means Takahashi will win. This we will simply do one thing. So IND plus 1, we will go to the next index and we'll have the same vector, and the number of seats Takahashi will have will increase to v of IND dot second. That's it we have. So this is the thing we have. So we will return this and it will tell the maximum number of. Okay, and if this is not the case, then we have two choices, and in those two choices, the choice which is going to return me the minimum, I will go for that choice. So return, let's make it return minimum of f of, I will go to the index IND plus 1. Okay, we'll have the same vector v, we have a t, and it will put increase by. If I am going to change the voter in the city, then its score is going to increase by v of IND dot second. And if I am not going to change the voter, then in this city what will happen? Aoki will win the seat, so the seat difference between Takahashi and Aoki will decrease by z. That is nothing but v of IND dot second. So we will go to the next index and we will have a vector v, and I have a t, and its value is going to decrease by v of IND dot second. So that's it we have. Okay, these are the things we have. Now tell me one more thing, that how many seats you have changed at this index. So if you have increased the score, that means you have changed the seat, and the number of seats you have changed is nothing but absolute value of v of IND dot first. So that's it. Let's add it. Okay. If, and let's write another case. If IND is equal to v dot size. So we are at the last index. So if t is going to be less than 0, that means how many operations you will need so that Takahashi will win is going to be infinite. So we will return int max from here. So that's it we have. And if this is not the case, then we return 0. The things. So if t else if t barabar 0, both have equal number of seats, in that case also you can't make Takahashi win if you change the number of seats by infinite. And if this is not the case, then we have by 0. So I have written the code of our function. One more thing, our summation of z will go from t will go from minus 10 to the power 5 to 10 to the power 5. So minus 10 to the power 5 to 10 to the power 5. So let's make it repeatable. So let's see first the recursion is working or not. If the recursion will work, we'll memorize it. So let's see. So it's giving what's problem. Define a variable entity equal to 0. Now it will. Let's give 0 VT returning 5 permissive. Yeah. Copy this code online. Let's find what it's first defined. Zero, B0, sort of pair of it. Function void solve. Acha, we are returning from a void function. That's the error we have. So to just write C or now. Okay. Now it will see the line we have written in our code. So let's change it. Let's run it. Validation has started. So this thing of ind dot second. ऐसा है क्या? ऐसा है क्या? क्या दिक्कत है? मैंने y minus x plus y. पाँच सात. So if total difference is x, then let's say the total difference is, let's say, x. If total difference is x, so x. So how much we have to converting x into how much vote we have to convert? Let's say the difference is 5. If I will convert to, it will increase half. अगर हाफ है 8 है इसलिए आधा से ज़्यादा को कन्वर्ट करना है. तो अगर थर्ड है y2 plus 1 y2 plus 1 एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू ऑफ यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा चेंज वैल्यू जो की है कर देते हैं 1। अरे टू सी तो y करते हैं, ठीक है, y प्लस करते हैं, ठीक है, y इक्वल टू करते हैं बाई 2। यहाँ पे लिखते हैं y मोडुलो 2 बराबर बराबर 0, देन y प्लस y मोडुलो इक्वल टू नॉट 0 y प्लस प्लस y इक्वल टू 5/2 इक्वल टू now it's working. So we can just memorize it. Memorizing it, we have a dp table int dp, and the t is going to vary from minus 10 to the power 5 to 10 to the power 5. So I am just making it 2 double row the chart going to 10 to the power 5. Or let's have a memset dp comma minus 1 comma size of dp. Let's write here p of int t plus t plus 2 star 5. Copy it, paste it, and write another case. Control V not equal to minus 1. Return control V. Okay, these are the cases we just compare it. What has defined terminal int? Oh, now it will work. Okay, can submit the solution. But not the question, but lot of time. On 90. पावर 9 नहीं। कोई तो रोको नहीं। So it was due to, because the difference can be go from 1 to 1 in 9, and I was returning int max. It's just 1 in 9 plus 7. So we have to return larger number, na? That's why it was giving error. Now we can move to the our fifth problem. This is the problem we have. So read the problem statement. There is a field divided into grid of H rows and W column. A square at the ith row from the north, fifth column from the west. Top left is represented by character AI. Each character represents the following: empty square, obstacle, impassable. Okay. there is a person, a square with a person facing west. If this is the sign, he is facing east. If sign is downward, then he is facing south, east, south, west. So this sign represents east. This sign represents south, east, and south. Remember it. Person's line of sight is one square wide and extend straight in the direction person is facing and is blocked by an obstacle or another person. So as the starting point possible, there is exactly one starting point guaranteeing not to be person's line of sight. The goal, see the goal possible. There is exactly one goal. It is guaranteed not to be in a person's line of sight. So hero is starting point and move one square south, north, as many however and possible. The person सवाल क्या कर रहा है? सवाल एक बार समझना पड़ेगा कि फील्ड है जो कि डिवाइड किया गया है इस तरह कॉलम person facing east south the person is outside and west. अच्छा, one square wide person and one square wide अगर लेफ्ट में दिख रहा है इस एक ब्लॉक के पीछे that's the starting point possible. There is a kind of अच्छा extend is
आसान नहीं, मैं बिजनेस कराता ना तो दुनिया का हर आदमी बिजनेस करते तो हर आदमी अगर है तुम्हारा वो एक कितना अच्छा में
अच्छा, कितना मूव लगेगा रिक्वायर्ड टू डू सो, मूव लगेगा, दैट्स इट, दैट्स वी, बहुत सिंपल है यार, कुछ नहीं करना है, एस से शुरू करना है ना, नहीं करते इसलिए एन और एम नंबर ऑफ रो, नंबर ऑफ कॉलम, वेक्टर ऑफ कैर बनाता हूँ, और इसका नाम रखते हैं, और इसका नाम रखते हैं कॉमा ऑफ कैर, और हम क्या करते हैं लूप चलाते हैं, तो int I equal to 0
मोहम्मद एग्जाम तो ना
of I काउंट करो, जा सकते हो, और मतलब क्या है, पॉसिबल, पास नहीं ऑफ आई एज है, मतलब इस साइड में नहीं जा सकते, तो यूज ऑफ आई इसको कम करो, इसमें ऑफ और बराबर सेव करें, इसे ऑफ आई ऑफ आई
लेगा
if I plus a j नहीं जा सकता और लेफ्ट है राइट एक बात है एक एक प्लस हाई सोर्स है ये ठीक है यहाँ पर एक और चीज हो
क्या मतलब है? समझ गया आप अरे वो इंडेक्स बात का समय ना बोलो से बात कर अगर दोनों का सम बराबर है ना तो कैलकुलेट कर रहा पहले इस इंडेक्स पे है तुम अभी इंडेक्स से पहले तक का से लेकर i - 1 तक का सम i + 1 - 1 तक का सम पर बराबर है ना ये i इंडेक्स है ना ये तुम्हारा आंसर है एलिमेंट बोल रहा है ना जिस इंडेक्स से पहले जितना एलिमेंट है एरे में हां तो बात जो है हां 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 तो किसको करेगा कैसे कर दिया एक से दो मतलब नहीं चलाना ऑर्डर 10 हम रखो, 10 हम वेरिएबल बनाओ, 10 तो समान है, दोनों अगर बराबर आ गया इसका मतलब वो तो इंडेक्स में ना तो इंडेक्स हमारा तरकीब करो ना, क्या भाई फिर कहाँ करना है, मानते हैं हम लोग नहीं कर अभी चालू ठीक है। मंडे को कोई एक नहीं है, टॉप 4 टीम है ना, सही फाइनल हाँ सब टीम को सबसे सब टीम को सबसे खेलना है सबको इस करिए नहीं इसमें नहीं है, पूरा लिस्ट आ गया 10 को मैच है अरे वो पांच मैच कम फर्स्ट एंड हाउ टू बी एंड का बेटा कम टीम में 5 हुआ सबसे हारी जाएगा तो हम अब तुम लगा मैच दो जीते हाँ तो इस 5 में से पाकिस्तान जा सकता है, ध्यान है ना, नहीं जाएगा। अरे बिलियन का मसला है, ये बिलियन नहीं है। जा रहा है, चलो और तो बिना जा रहा है, जा रहा है, उसे नाम नहीं आएगा, चल रहा है, इधर भी आ सकता है, ये बिलियन आ गया तो फिक्स कोई नहीं। There might not be included in इसीलिए परफॉर्मेंस परफॉर्मेंस था ना लास्ट टाइम
एक मिनट
नहीं तिलक वर्मा बात नहीं आपसे तिलक वर्मा भाई एक बात बताना सुमन भी बहुत अच्छा खेल ये क्या करा वैसा है ना तो तू कोई नहीं खेला 17 बात थोड़ी है 17 मिलता है जैसे मैं करवा आपके पैरों में तो वो रियाई में भाई कौन सा रेट अब 20 ईयर बॉलर ऑफ द ईयर बना है क्या बहुत पॉलिटिक्स है होने की बॉलिंग संज्ञा को तो मसला संज्ञा को फिलहाल है ना तो तो ना 2019 के वर्ल्ड कप में सेमीफाइनल में विराट कोहली एक डिसीजन सही लिया था वो यही लिया था कि बाहर तो संज्ञा भुवनेश्वर इधर खेल जाता ना हम को तो कम लगा था वो पूरा ठीक है ना एक है बहुत कोई बोला था ना कि नहीं हेलो ये वो बहुत कोई भी बोला था एक्सपर्ट नहीं एक बेस्ट तो क्या था मैं तो आया था नाम है चलता कहाँ नहीं मारे थे यहाँ से क्या नहीं उस समय नहीं मारे हाँ आप एक ठीक है हम आपको अरे मान मूड बनानी हम आगे वायरल वायरल तो मास्टर एक्सेस मास्टर नहीं है सच बताओ ना बिना देखा ही सीरियल लिस्ट बनाना है जो बोले वही करना है आंसर आ जाएगा सीरियल लिस्ट बनाना है छोटे छोटे ये कर दीजिए क्या गलती कर रहा है इतना तो सिंपल पहला आपको नहीं है पहला नंबर एक बार में से शुरू में किसको को ले लो मार लो आप बंदा हो गया क्या जब नहाने उस दिन तो वाह अबे तेरा क्या है पॉइंटर लो पॉइंटर को मान लो अगर डिस्टेंस छोटा है एल1 पॉइंटर अगर छोटा है या बराबर है तो एल1 में डाल दो पॉइंटर वाला और नहीं तो एल2 को पॉइंटर को क्या पॉइंटर दैट गिव एल1 डाल दिया आप देख लो अगर लिस्ट का वैल्यू डाल दो ले एल1 कोई बात नहीं बड़ा एल1 डालना है आप जब यहाँ वाई एल1 नॉट इक्वल टू आई तो फिर इसको पॉइंट करवाएगा ना तब मैं एल2 डाल दिया तो एल3 को एल2 का नेक्स्ट करेगा ना भाई और यहाँ एल1 का नेक्स्ट नहीं करेगा अरे ये पूछो पॉइंटर मान लो डाल दिया ये जब यहाँ इस दोनों में कंपेयर स्टार्ट होगा ना से हम लोग टाइम को इस ऑर्डर ऑफ टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी स्पेस इस ऑर्डर ऑफ टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी आप लोग इस ऑर्डर ऑफ टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी ये जानते हैं ये छोटा थैंक्स बोला ना पंड वाला यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला दैट इज सब लोग एक पार्टी मेरा पार्टी छोड़ दो अपने को अपना पार्टी में खाना खाए इसको चलो बुलाना तो नहीं बुलाए हाँ लगे जी टाइम हो गया मुसला नहीं ना मुसला नहीं है